What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, there's still some information to go over to round things out, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So the Rime publisher is listening to fan feedback on the Nintendo Switch version of the game, and the issues are being looked into. Now, this is coming from Rime publisher Greybox. Quote, I wanted to send out a quick note to let you know that we hear you and we're reading through your feedback regarding the Rime experience on the Nintendo Switch. We have a team of people here in Houston and Madrid looking into the issues and will provide more information to the community as soon as we can. Now, you guys all know Rime is a little bit rough, and if you didn't know, well, now you know. Rime is rough on the Nintendo Switch. We've got some issues with visuals when it comes to portable mode. It looks absolutely horrible in portable mode. I don't know what the resolution is, but you guys think Doom looks bad? People were complaining about Doom. Rime looks horrible in portable mode. On top of that, there's frame rate issues all over the place. When you're going up certain places, you got hitches. There's some just like muddy looking textures all over the place. It's just not a very good experience on the Nintendo Switch. Now, there is a good game hidden in there. I don't think Rime is a bad game overall, but on the Nintendo Switch, the experience is rough. So those are the issues that he's talking about. And if you want to see some of that stuff, make sure you check out my gameplay video on Rime. I uploaded one to the channel, and I was like, okay, I'm only going to do one because it was pretty rough going forward, guys. Now, when it comes to the portable play, I can't capture that and show that on screen, but I'm pretty sure you guys have heard some of the people talk about the resolution and what's going on there, but it looks like considerably worse in portable mode. Usually there should be like a drop off in resolution and maybe some textures aren't as good or something like that, but this is like the biggest drop off. And this is like the worst that I've seen a game look in portable mode, probably since like NBA Playgrounds going from dock to portable. That wasn't good there at all, and that one is actually way better than what Rime looks in portable mode. So they definitely have some more optimization to do. I just don't think they have the team and the expertise that's ready to tackle this, because there's a lot of other developers, indie style developers just like them with the same amount of people and everything that have games that I think were probably more technically demanding and did a much better job on it. So I just think they need to go back to the drawing board, kind of look at certain things, and get someone in there that can really help out with optimization, because I understand the Nintendo Switch isn't as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox One. Nobody's expecting it to look exactly like those versions. But at the same time, you look at the art style that Rime has, and then you look at a game like Super Mario Odyssey, or you look at any of the other games that are on the Nintendo Switch that have a similar cartoon aesthetic and all that. Heck, even other games that run on Unreal Engine 4 with similar type of environments and everything, maybe even something like Snake Pass, and that runs and looks a lot better than Rime on the Nintendo Switch. So hopefully they can get the things situated and straightened out, and we'll definitely be reporting on anything that's new that comes about it. So have any of you guys picked up Rime on the Nintendo Switch? How's your experience so far? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, Bethesda is working on a patch for crackling issues in Doom and Skyrim. So this is something that a lot of users have been experiencing. I personally have been having issues with Doom when it comes to just audio warping or just some type of audio issues in Doom somehow. When you reload your save file, you shouldn't have any of those issues anymore, so that fixes it. But it's still annoying, like if you're in the middle of blasting some demons or right afterwards and you're not near a checkpoint and you need to reload the save file, you can lose progress. So that's definitely not good. Now, I've been playing Skyrim quite a bit, and I haven't had any issues so far with any audio when it comes to Skyrim. From what I understand, it seems like it happens in portable mode more than it does in docked mode, and I've had issues with Doom in portable mode and also in docked mode when it comes to the audio, but the games run fine. Obviously there's nothing wrong with it. I haven't had any issues other than that. I haven't even had any crazy glitches or anything in Skyrim yet. I'm pretty sure they'll come, but I haven't had any of those yet. But yeah, no issues with Skyrim so far when it comes to audio or when it comes to anything like that, but Doom, yes. So this is good that they're working on these patches, because these are two of the best third-party ports that I have seen on a Nintendo system in quite some time. These are both fantastic. I think Skyrim, it being an older game, using older technology definitely lended well to the Nintendo Switch, because the port runs buttery smooth, everything looks good. I think it actually looks a little bit better than the PS4 and Xbox One version in terms of the color hue and everything. And on top of that, when you put that on this Nintendo Switch screen, it just looks amazing. The HD rumble being added into both games, whether it's Doom or it's Skyrim, both of those are really good. So even with these issues, the games are good. It's a blast to play through Doom. I've been playing that. I've been uploading gameplay footage, and of course Skyrim, that's my baby, man. I loved that game back in the day in 2011, and I even love it more now. At this point, it's one of the best games on Nintendo Switch. It doesn't matter how old the game is, it is still just as good, if not better, than a lot of the games that are released in today's age, man. So I'm looking forward to them getting these patches out and fixing up a couple different things. I'm pretty sure the patch will come with some other fixes as well to Skyrim and to Doom to clear out some other issues any of the games are having. So how are you guys liking these games, whoever has both of them? Or even tell me your experiences so far with Skyrim or with Doom. And for any new time users as far as Skyrim or Doom, let's say you've never played either of those games on any of the different platforms before, how are you enjoying them? Tell me what you like the most about it. What was the most interesting or jarring thing that was different from what you've played in different games that were similar in other first-person shooters or action-adventure RPG games? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here, we have a triple header update when it comes to rare blades in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You guys know I had to get to this at some point. I'm not covering every single day with everything, but you know I had to cover something when it comes to these rare blades because a lot of them look cool. And sorry if I butcher some of these names going through firsthand, but let's go ahead and get right into this because these are some cool rare blades, and Xenoblade hype is so here, man. It is so here. So let's get into the update. Recently, Monolith Soft introduced another rare blade, Rine. She's a pretty gorgeous blade who refers to herself as Ojo-sama, which is lady or princess. Though in the case, princess might be more accurate as she's wearing a crown. She was designed by Parsley, and Ada Ozawa is the one who is voicing her. So another really awesome rare blade. Now we also have the second rare blade here, Menyo, and she wields an axe made of crystal. She was designed by Kozaki Yusuke, and Atsumi Hanazaki is the one who is voicing her. Monolith Soft Ultra introduced another one, and it is called Wadesumi, and he protects his driver using a shining sword. He was designed by Kozaki Yusuke, and Shuichi Ikeda is the one who is voicing him. So awesome stuff there, some really cool rare blades. I talked about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in my last video that I did. Make sure you check it out if you haven't seen it, as far as the Famitsu cover. And every single day the anticipation just builds to this type of game. And I talked about how this is like the perfect release for this game. Beforehand, we've had all sorts of issues with Monolith Soft and Xenoblade, not with the company itself, but with Nintendo and the systems as far as when they're going to be releasing Xenoblade Chronicles as far as the franchise goes. This is the perfect release for them. This is finally the time for Monolith Soft to shine, and you're seeing it. Looking at these different rare blades, this is the most aggressive that I've seen Monolith Soft really attack a certain like point going home. I think this is even more aggressive than the scales they put in the game, because scales are awesome, they're really cool, but with the rare blades, you have the rare blades, each person has one of them, and then you just have so many different combinations here for this type of battle system. Having all these different type of blades that all talk and animate in different types of ways is completely different from doing motionless like scales that you pilot or robots. You know, I think this is definitely a harder thing to do when it comes to just designing them, getting all these different people, because if you notice, there's a lot of different designers that are involved in everything, and it's just insane. It's insane how much work they have to do as far as the voicing, because all these rare blades have voice actors to them and everything. So I think while scales might be more large as far as grand scale and be like, oh my gosh, the shock factor, I think having all these different rare blades with voices and personalities is definitely the harder thing to do when you're implementing this type of RPG. Xenoblade Chronicles is a completely different style of game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is completely unique to the market. There is nothing like this out there. I mean, it has some stuff out there from other games. Of course, past games are like it, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 might be the most interesting game I have ever seen from a gameplay standpoint on what they're trying to do. It's absolutely bonkers. I cannot wait to dive more into this game. December 1st, it will be here. That is next week, Ninja. Can you believe it? Some more of the press are starting to get the review copies. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting one or not. I applied for one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. They just said, hey, we'll see. So we'll see if we get one. It doesn't matter. Whether we get one or we don't, it doesn't matter. Your boy is going to be playing the game like crazy. So what is your favorite rare blade out of these so far? And what are your favorite rare blades or your favorite rare blades so far that they've shown off? I've covered a number of them, but there are a number that I have missed because I do want to be surprised. I do want to have that element of, okay, wow, look at this rare blade. I've never seen this one before. And I'm thinking, man, there are probably so many rare blades in this game because there's no way they're going to show us all these different rare blades and then be like, okay, well, you've seen them all. There has to be so many more, especially if you look at that inventory slot when they've showed off the game various times. You guys can see the footage where they show off just a bunch of different slots. So I'm excited to jump in, do the side quests, and find all of them. I need to 100% this game. There will be a mission to 100% this game. It's not even like a question. Your boy's gonna 100% it. December is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 month. And shout outs to Molosop. I could not be prouder of a studio. This studio works so hard on their craft, and you can tell that they put love and passion into their game. So what do you guys think about this so far as the rare blades and everything? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you sponsor, it gets you access to all sorts of cool emotes in addition to live stream tournaments, Discord voice chat during those tournaments, perks, benefits, and so much more. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.